Arrgh! Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Forge 2.0. I'm your host, The Wild Man. How's everybody feeling? Did we get anything done this weekend? I know that for me, because of the way the weather was, I was getting, reacclimated to the warm weather, even though we had some rain this weekend. I don't know how it was with you, but this whole up and down has been wreaking havoc on my body. I know a lot of you might be like that as well, with it's being cold or it's below freezing, and then it's 75 or 80 degrees the next day. It can wreak havoc, and it gets annoying sometimes. But that's one of the interesting things about Rochester. We can get all four seasons up here in one day. It's kind of funny. But anywho, how's everybody doing? I do hope you finished last week on a successful note. You reached a certain goal. You prospered in some form or another. I've been going over my goals and what I guess making sure that on this journey to forging a better version of myself, or maybe hopefully even helping others change their mindset, get away from that fixed and make sure that you just switch it over to the growth mindset and then break that switch so that you can't default back or let yourself, if things don't go your way the first time or the second time, right? That I'm stuck in the growth mindset, stuck in the growth. And you don't let yourself just wallow back into the fixed mindset. I can't do this. These are my limitations, or I have limitations in this thing called life, right? But I've done a lot of thinking. I'm doing lots of research. I get stuck sometimes with so many different master classes about, I could do this. Oh, I could do this. And then it's always good to stop, to take time, to, as this episode is affectionately titled, invest in you, invest in yourself, take a chance on you. A lot of us don't do that. We go where the money is. Oh, I can do this, I can make money. Oh, I can do this, I can make money. Oh, I can do this and this. Oh, I can make lots of money. And I can work it on myself, and I can be my own boss, and I don't have to listen to anybody. Cool. Awesome. I love it. Now, we're all working that journey. We're all on that journey. A lot of us don't like that journey. We just want to get to the destination. And then we think we can enjoy. It doesn't work that way. Okay? This time right now, and I know I've briefly talked about this before, but I wanted to go back because a lot of different posts and reels I saw this weekend were kind of, detailed toward that, like they were steered or funneled, as it would be, to, this and this, and I'm here. This, I'm here. This and this and this and this. Oh yeah, but I'm doing this because of this. But they don't focus on the drainage. So you got to do this, and then bam. And they tell you about, you see all this. Well, I used to be broke, or I used to struggle, and now I don't. Okay, but what did you learn about yourself on your journey to get to where you are? Did you learn anything? Did you change? Did you grow? Did you improve anything? Or did you just press a couple buttons and now you're making money? So I don't care. I could just do this and make money. I've, through 46 autumns on this big blue ball, I have to say, putting the work in, maybe even failing a few times, is a need to aspect of life. All right, it's you have to fail. You don't learn about yourself. If everything comes easy, what's difficult? I think, and I know that sounds weird. Well, why would I want difficulty? Well, because it gives you a chance, one, to prove yourself. Okay, I could do this. To see what you're made of. To know that when things get tough, you're not just going to quit, give up, or just turn and run. Right? If you're forging and molding who you are or who you want to be as you get older, if you are younger or less seasoned as some of us, right? Do you truly appreciate the money you have, or the goals that you have accomplished? If you just was given to you, if it just you pressed the button and that was it, or you pressed a couple things and you won $27 million, right? Or a couple $100 million. Now, I don't think money is the root of all evil. Okay, I think it just amplifies who you are. It definitely allows you to be more of the person you are. So, like alcohol, being the truth serum, takes those filters off, those chains or whatnot. If you're an asshole, money's going to make you a bigger asshole. But if you're a good person, it's going to make you a better person. If you are just an evil bastard, it's going to give you the means to just be an evil bastard. That's the way it is. It's not the root of all evil. I'm sorry, it's not. We've said this before, I think, last year. As a matter of fact, I believe I did an episode. Especially for those of you that are parents. Your kids have full bellies. Yeah, money did that. That's not evil. That smile on your kid's face because they have full bellies. Your money did that. You made money. You did that. Those clothes that they get a kick out of, that they love wearing. Yeah, money did that. You made that money. That house over their head. Guess what? Money did that. All right? I mean, unless you're going to live in the woods and you don't want money, you just live off the land, which is completely okay. If that's you and you're happy doing that, then go do it. Okay? I'm not here to knock anybody or tell you you're making terrible choices. I'm just here to help you try to change your mindset, all right, to the growth, to enjoy, I want more, to live life on your terms, all right? Like I said, the journey is just as important, if not doubly so, because it forges us and molds us and creates that person we want to be, or the person that we are. Okay? It really and truly does. Right? So to enjoy the journey, to learn, to grow. Oh, you did this. Awesome. What did you learn? Well, I learned this and this and this. And on top of these learnings, okay, but do you understand what you want? I do. Now, when this and this happens or that happens or, they happen, not the pronouns, but this, that, the other, right? I saw what creates this, the symptoms for this. I saw the red flags. I saw that, the symptoms for that, the red flags. I saw, the symptoms and red flags for this. So I can see it before it becomes a problem and I can take care of it. I learned what causes these symptoms. So on top of enjoying the journey and forging I'm a just man, I'm a fair man, I'm stern, right? I'm also aware of my surroundings, head on a swivel. I'm borrowing that one I heard in SWAT. I was watching SWAT, a couple episodes in SWAT the other day on the Netflix, about where they were telling Street to keep your head always on a swivel. And I like that, and it's not just something for, our humans in blue, but that's for everybody. Because times have changed. We know this. If you don't understand this, and if you haven't come to this agreement within yourself that the times have changed, you have to adapt, to overcome, right? You're going to have to fight for everything you want. You're going to, a lot of the times, there's very few, in my experience, now that even the rich parents, which is something I think is awesome, they're not just giving it to their kids. They're telling their kids, you've got to earn this. You're not rich. I'm rich. We're not rich. I'm rich. And even though a lot of people are like, well, that's messed up. You're not just going to give. No. Because then what does that do to your kids if you just give them everything? It teaches them nothing. They develop that spoiled, oh, I came so I get a trophy bullshit. No. That doesn't teach them anything. Because do they have the skills? Oh, I just inherited the money. Okay, so they're going to blow it. God forbid when you go, they don't have any skills to survive or how to manage that money. They're dead in the water. I mean, in all honesty, come on. If I'm wrong, when you're watching this, let me know. It might be a little brash the way I'm saying it. Of course. I'm not here to coddle you or hold your hand. I'm just not. I'm here to help you out with some advice. And like I said, in my 46 autumns, I've learned a thing or two, maybe one or two things, right? Just giving the money to your kids isn't going to help them. Not at all. You might feel better at first. Oh, I'm doing right by my kids. No, not really. You're creating a monster that thinks they're entitled or they're owed anything. They're not. Make them work for it. I love that these super multi-million-dollar parents or families are doing. I'm not giving my kids the money. They want it. I'll help them out with a business. They want to start this. They want to do this. I will help them, but they've got to earn their way, And I think is fantastic. Fantastic. It really is. I think it's a great idea. And I feel that people that aren't maybe up to that level or working towards that level, they look at it, well, oh no, I want my kids to have a better life. I understand that, but that a better life doesn't mean monetarily thing. Well, we never had anything. Okay, so show them how to make money. Show them how to save money. Show them how to do taxes. Show them about building a business, running a business. Those things that they weren't teaching even when I was in school. They didn't teach us how to run a business. I think for 3 months in economics, as a matter of fact, I think for 3 months, the one semester, whatever it was, we started a business, and then for the 3 months at the end, that we had to show everything. Well, during that, a couple times the teacher would talk about it, but we had to show our business and whether we succeeded or we failed. I honestly don't remember because it was 3 months and it went by just like that. And there wasn't a lot of focus on it. It was like every once a week we would touch on how's your business doing? What are you doing? And that's it. Instead of like, okay, if this is the assignment for this whole semester, then this whole semester should be geared around building and running a business and keeping it afloat, keeping it in the black, because in the red, if it's in the red, that's bad. You want it in the black, right? But it wasn't. So teaching your kids how to run a business, how to keep it going, how to build it, business words. Okay, I myself, like I said, this is still new to me. I've been doing this for 2 years. This December will be 3. Okay, still learning. I'm still learning so much about podcasting, about I'm trying to use the word audience for shooting out towards my audience because my audience is huge. I don't really narrow it down to any set age group. I don't try to shoot for an age because I think everybody deserves to learn. I didn't know anything about growth, fixed mindset or growth mindset when I was younger. I realized that all my life I've been living with a growth mindset because of how I was raised, which was awesome. I had to step up. I had a foot up on a lot of other people because I lived that way. My mindset was already there. As far back as I can remember, right? So I sit and I think about, all right, so teach your kids, run a business, to teach them to always, strive to be the best version of themselves instead of foregoing all this. And I got to get money so I can pay bills, so I'm not stressed out and then I die. It seems like that we're so focused on you got to make money just to pay bills. We're working right? Most of us are working in jobs we don't like or fields we don't like, or even if we do like the fields, we have to work so much because we're just sitting there working to make other people rich. Think about it. I understand everybody wants to live well off, and I'm all for it, yes. But your main outlook shouldn't be, I have to make this money just so I can pay my bills. You know, that's for me. That's, let's see. So I want to be able to make a lot of money so that I can allow my voice to reach more, so that I can maybe connect to a different other programs that will allow me to reach more people, because you need money to do that, so that I can help to inspire, or that little flame that's in a lot of you, it's still a little flame, I want to help to grow it so that it becomes just a bonfire. Okay, that light that each one of you have, I want to see it. I want to see what you have to offer the planet. I want to see. I'm not trying to change the world. I know one voice can't fully really change it the way I guess I'm saying it, but if I want to see the change, instead of talking about it, I can be the change that I want to see. All right? And it really doesn't, it starts, for the most part, a lot, it has lots to do with it, is investing in yourself. Believing in what you think you feel, not what you think, you feel that you have to offer. Okay? And it's, I've seen people that don't believe in themselves start a business just because, I can do this, it's money. I've seen people that do believe in themselves but are very, very, very shy. They just need a little nudge. But I've seen people that just, they have that fixed mindset. I don't know where it came from. A lot of them, they said, my parents told me this. And if you are one of those parents that just tell your kids you can only do this or that, shame on you. Really, shame. But I'm not here to judge, like I said. Like I said. Enjoying the journey on your way to the goal is just as important as the goal or destination in of itself. I might be a little off on that, and how I just said it, it's just as important as the destination, the journey, because it does it turns and folds and changes you for the better. We hope. We always hope. Sometimes it can go the other way. Hey, it is what it is. But we all hope that it helps us to look at things in a positive light. It helps us to have faith in ourselves, to be confident that, I can do this. I can actually live, not just survive. I've talked to too many people, and I've listened, and I'm in just shock and awe about listening. When I listen to some of these people, and there's no faith in themselves, they don't know anything, they have no confidence. They can talk big and they can try to be tough, if somebody's like trying to call them out, but they can rage and get mad, but there's no confidence. It's automatically, are you talking smack? What, son? What? That's it. It's not using your head. And just, I'm so confident in what I'm going to do and where I'm going to be. I don't need to waste my time with that. That doesn't even reach me. Like my force fields are up to 1,000. That negativity or dragging me down to your level doesn't work. Granted, there are sometimes I might say something, because we're all works in progress, and I myself, as I told you when I started Forge 2.0, I am on the path of forging a better version of myself. That doesn't mean that I don't have momentary lapses when somebody says something and I say something where I bite their head off, or I am a little mean. We all do it. Do I regret things I've said? Sometimes. No. Because of the way I say things and how I say it. If, because of the type of guy I am, I look at it too. If I'm, if I say something mean to you, you deserve it. Because it takes so much for me to go from here to here. It does. I'm a jovial dude. So if I've said something that's offensive, outside of the R word, you deserved it. You did something to make me say it. It's not always you're the victim. No. Because I'm not saying I know I'm starting to drift away from that investing in yourself and believing in yourself. But because of my confidence level and my motivation to not have to struggle check to check or worry about that check to check. Okay? Every now and then I do say something. If you pull something out of me that's hurtful, you deserve it. Because I don't talk to people that I don't associate with people that I know are just complainers and negative people. I don't. I'll sit there, oh yeah. No. I don't argue with stupid people. I don't argue with stupidity. I don't. I can't. It drives me nuts. So investing in yourself, having that confidence, I know where I'm going to be. I know what I'm going to do. It's huge. Huge. And it helps you. Like, what do we say? That first thing you do in the morning. If you're not happy with what you see completely, work on it. Change it. But hit yourself up with some motivation. Look at that sexy beast right there. We got this. We're going to knock today out of the park. Today's going to be a slam dunk. I'm dunking all day, today. If you want to make it more powerful, all week I'm just doing dunks. I'm dunking. I'm just, touchdown every day is a touchdown. You're not into the football, the basketball, whatnot, or the baseball. It's cool. Every day's gonna be a knock. I'm knocking every obstacle out. Bam! I'm knocking it. Bam! Knocking it. Bam! 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 Everything. I'm knocking it all out. TKO all day, every day. That's my mindset. I'm hungry. I'm loud, yeah, but I'm hungry. I want it. It's been affirmed. It's been claimed. I'm putting in the time, putting in the hours. We all know I hate that word grind, because to grind means to whittle down till there's nothing left. If I grind the whole time during my journey, there's nothing left when I reach my goal to enjoy. If you understand and you're intelligent, you'd be like, I can understand where he's coming from. So I like to say, instead of grinding, I'm putting that time in, putting in the work. All right. Like Pitt says, the harder I work, the luckier I get. I love that saying. I love it. It's not mine. Pitbull says it. As a matter of fact, I want to say he's the first one that I've ever heard say it. Well, he might be the only one that I've ever heard say that. People say, oh, you're lucky. It's funny because the harder I work, the luckier I get. However many years ago when he said that, I want to say it was probably, honestly, when I found it, I think it was a few months after I started the show. Or it might have been a few months after I talked to my brother-in-law, who was going to come in on the show with me, before he went his full DJ route. Yes, DJ Tiano. He's local here. He knows his stuff. I guess he's well respected in that area. He's known. But I think I heard it before we started, that saying. And people say I'm lucky. Oh, pitch, you're lucky. And he goes, it's funny because the harder I work, the luckier I get. And I must have watched that clip from that interview. The little 2-minute section of that. I must have watched it 7, 8, I think like 10 times. 10 to 12 times I watched it. Right? Just, oh, oh my God, that's powerful. The harder I work, the luckier I get. And people don't understand it. That's what, affirmations are. Putting it out there doesn't mean you just stop working. You're putting in the time. I'm going to do this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Next thing you know, boom, there you go. You break. It just didn't happen. You put in the time. You made it happen. Right? I mean, think about it. People aren't just going, oh, I want $1 million, and it just pops out of nowhere. No, you put in the time. Maybe you play the lotto, you win some money. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. So it's important to, like I've said before, and I'm going to say again, invest in yourself. Make sure you're doing right by you. Make sure that you're trying to live life, that you are indeed enjoying the journey. Because I think if you don't enjoy the journey on your way to that goal, I think you might grow out of it. You might cease working for that goal, and you might end up going in a different direction, which can be a bad thing. You know what I mean? If I don't like what I'm doing, how am I going to reach the goal? The goal is going to change. I've had people ask because I haven't figured out the monetization aspect of a podcast yet. I might be doing something wrong, or I think it's just I've got to reach out to more audience. I listened to a few things that were wrong. I was trying to be everywhere all at once instead of just focusing on like 2 or 3 places to be, and that's it. Or, 1 or 2, right? Which now that's what I'm doing, right? And sometimes you get bad information and you think you're going there because you get it a lot because it's all over. I've since then learned. So we're working, like I said, Forge2.0 now is on YouTube. I will be going to Spotify. I've got to set that up. And I'm still thinking of maybe the Apple thing. So I've also, though, because I've heard some bad things, and I don't know if they're true, but it's always good to have options. Forge 2.0 will be on Rumble very soon. And we'll see how that goes. Okay? But I'm trusting and investing in myself. I'm taking a chance on me. So we all know that Forge 2.0 is working on a few other things. There's a book, Forge, in the works. There is a clothing line that is coming out. Just something to, while you're forging yourself into the person you want to be. Just little things that are just give you that, I love that. You know what I mean? So I'm working on that as well. And we'll see where it goes. I'm having a blast. So somebody says I might want to look into some other things too, because it's always good to have multiple sources. I know. Very well I know. So I got some other things I'm looking into, other aspects of way of, I guess, reaching people, maybe giving people questions to answer. Perhaps that. Like I said, there has been a few times I put out a couple questions. A couple weeks ago, I did challenge people to lift up, motivate one person, inspire one person for the week. Get them to change their regular just and elevate them. I got to see. I got to go through. There was an update on the YouTube channel, so I'm trying to see where if there are indeed comments under the episodes that I have. See, still learning. Not really a computer guy. So but that's not to say I am not without people wanting to be the computer guy, but it's like, I don't know you, and chat me up for about 10, 15, 20 minutes or a day, and they're going, oh, hey, I could do this for you. Oh, hey, I could do this for you. Dude, I don't know you. You know, something like this, I think it's, honestly, the way I look at sales and stuff like that, it's better to establish some kind of relationship with someone before you say, hey, why don't you give me this amount of money and I'll do this for you. One, I can't see you. Okay, so if you live in another country, that's a whole, that's a lot of faith to somebody you just met, right? You got to give a little more. You got to talk, and it's not always, and you can always tell the difference. Here's the clitcher. If I'm talking to a human, or if I'm just talking to somebody that's just throwing things down. Because when I ask a question, if you don't answer it, but you say this, it's like, well, I didn't ask you that. I asked you this and this. You know what I mean? That's my buddy wanting to get on the show. It's, let's be friends first. And then in doing so, you fully, one, enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy when you reach that goal. You fully enjoy everything that it entails. Okay, so you're on the journey. You're doing this. You're doing that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I do enjoy this. I'm enjoying this. I like this. This is doing great. I'm learning it about myself. I'm expanding, mentally, physically, spiritually, even, depending on what your beliefs are, how you hold yourself in your mind, physically. Are you healthy? Are you hitting, like we've said before, fitness isn't just a weekend thing or just do something to do so you look good for the summer and then just let yourself go during the fall and the winter times. No, fitness is a lifestyle. Okay? It is. Exercise is a lifestyle. Being healthy is a lifestyle. All right? As we season, you have to take care of yourself even more so. Right? To keep yourself being able to go strong. To make sure you have that full life. That it's not cut short. That you're doing everything, boom, boom, boom. I got to shave the neck. This is driving me nuts. Right? So, fully enjoying the journey, understanding who you are, what exactly you want. It's all factors that will allow you to go to sit there. When you're stopped, or when you're taking a moment away, and you're going, all right, I enjoy that. I do this. I really do enjoy what I'm doing. There's such passion in it. I'm happy doing what I'm doing to reach that goal. Okay. Now you're not. Okay. Well, this isn't fully 100% working. All right. I gotta work. I gotta change this. Yes, I've got to do that. I've got to do this. Okay. All right. Oh, that's my doctor's appointment that I have tomorrow. Almost kind of forgot about it. It's a good thing they call you. They send you texts, a couple, just to get off track a little bit, right? But got a doctor's test. You got to stay with the doctor, go talk to him, and make sure everything on the body's up and up. Or if there's anything that you may not realize, you have to tweak. It's always good. That's part right there. Health. That's definitely investing in yourself physically. Okay, it's not the mental aspect where sometimes you want to step back, take a little breather, take a break. Have a drink, sit down, maybe just grab a pen and paper or a pencil and paper, right? So you can write down, maybe you write some things down. This has been on my mind. This has been just kind of, it's been there at the forefront of my brain when I'm thinking of different thoughts, how I can be better, how I can do this, how I can grow, how I can reach more people. You know, if you're doing like a podcast type thing, what else is on my mind that usually the forefront? What else can I, you know what, I got to work on this, or I got to look into this. This has been kind of not like a thorn in my thigh, but it's kind of like something nipping at me. You know, like you got one of those little chihuahuas or those other little ankle biters that, you know, all right, I gotta look into this. Okay, so if I'm doing this, you know, write it down. Powerful thing to when you write something down. It's, to me, even though with what all the things that they've said, they say in the books, you know, my mission, oh my God, I've been away from my mission board or whatnot. What, I forgot what it's called. Is that my mission board? My focus board? Whatever that board is called, it's there, but it's been so accustomed to, all right, Forge 2.0, monetization, where focus goes, energy flows, and not allowing outside influences to hinder or put me off track. Every day I come out here and I look at it. Okay, focus goes, energy flows. Focus goes, energy flows. I'm there. Let's do this. It's kind of been such just a thing to look at it in the mornings. I've forgotten what the hell the board is. I'm gonna have to go look through. I'm throwing a brain fart right now. It's become such a part of what I do on a daily basis. Where focus goes, energy flows. Forge 2.0 is going to be world renowned. I'm going to be all over the place. Okay? Because we're not just talking about this and that. What I talk about is forging better versions of ourselves. That we should be living life, not surviving. Okay? And that mindset is key. It's okay, here you go. Here's one for you. If you don't understand what I mean by mindset, Superman has all the powers he has, right? Because of the sun. Mindset is your sun. Mindset allows you to push yourself, to motivate, to inspire you, and sometimes even others, to live that life that you want. Mindset helps you to go after what you want, to fight for what you want, in a manner. So mindset would be like the sun if you were in the DC universe. Right? If you were Superman, the sun gives you your powers. That's why he has those powers. Without the sun, he can't regenerate his powers. Right? Right. So without mindset, are you going to grow? No. You're not. You're just going to do the same. You're just going to get lethargic. It's going to be the same old. You won't enjoy anything. Now, that's not 100% for everybody, because there are some people out there, some humans, that are content with being mediocre. They're content. I'm cool. I don't care. There are some humans that don't want to succeed. I just want to make sure I'm able to pay bills and I have a place that I can call my own. And if that's you, then do you, boo-boo. Do you. All right? Like I said, I am not here to judge. You're doing something. So you still, even though you're just surviving, okay, you're doing something. You're not just, whatever. All right? Now, if you're one of those types of where you want to complain about it all the time, that's different. That's where all right, now we're talking to something else. Okay? But mindset is the sun. Like the sun to Superman, mindset is to you. You want to do things, your mindset, you've got to make sure, you've got to change it. You need that growth mindset. And I feel that has a lot to invest in yourself. Have that mindset. Okay, I can do this. I've got this. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make those millions of dollars. I'm going to reach people. I'm going to inspire people to do better. I'm going to inspire, change that mindset. I'm going to inspire people that it doesn't matter what side of the bed you woke up, they're both good sides. There is no wrong side of the bed. I hate that guy. I hate that shit. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. There's no wrong side. That's just something you tell yourselves. There isn't. There's no wrong side of the bed. Makes no sense. I mean, if you think about it. Some of you only have one side of the bed to get out, especially if your bed's in a corner. You can only get out because if you get up, you're going to run into the wall. How can there be the wrong side if you only have one side to get out of? For those of you that have a special someone, you sleep on one side, they sleep on the other, or whatever it is, right? So is your side the wrong side, or are you going to roll over on top of the other person to get off the bed on their side? Is that the right side? And if so, why aren't you sleeping on that side so you're always waking up on the right side of the bed? You see what I'm saying? Honestly, I've never liked that. I understand it kind of, sort of, but I've never liked that, saying, oh, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. No, you didn't. You're not. You might have woke up a little unhappy or not satisfied with where you're at, so let's change it. Instead of complaining, whining, crying about it, playing the victim, let's do something about it. Invest in you. Take a chance on yourself. What do you want to do? Let's write it down. Let's get this going. Come on, you need somebody to push it? Let's go. I'll Spartan kick your ass. Let's go. Let's do it. Do you need somebody to put that fuel in you, keep that fuel, hound you? I got you. I'll hound you. But see, I want to see people succeed. You know, I've been wanting to see this before. Like I said, yes, I'm in 101 countries. Cool. But until I start, until I get people merely even just saying, man, I saw the show, I watched your show this morning, loved it. All right. Do I feel like I've made anything? A little bit. Because 101 different countries have chosen to watch Forge 2.0. Huge. Now, for me, personally, in my mind, when money starts coming in and I start hearing, oh, dude, I saw the show this morning because Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 a.m., there's an episode. Okay? Some of them, albeit because it's on YouTube, Wednesday and Friday are lost episodes. Like I said, I probably now have about 30 left. Yeah. And then it's just going to be all straight. You know, so we got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 3, we'll say 4 to 5 months. Okay, in 4 to 5 months. So we got June, July, August, September, October. So October, by the end of October, I mean, yeah, that's it. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is going to be all new episodes. All the time. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. So June, July, August, September. You know what? Let's just say like this. I'm going to put it out there. End of September will be the last of the lost episodes. Starting October, after I turn 47, that'll be new episodes for Forge 2.0. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. You know, I've got to make this work. This is what I want. This is my passion, to liven up you got use peoples, use humans. You know, I get a kick if I'm part of your, like I used to be on TikTok a lot more. I stopped. Too many people complaining and not enough, you know. They didn't want substance. They wanted tits and ass. It's a shame. It really is. You know, with all that we got out there, a lot of people out there looking. I just want tits and ass. Really? How about you think about this? Think about it. Come on. I expect better from people. I do. A lot of you out there is talk. Do you believe in yourself? Oh, we got to change this. We got to change this. Are you trying to change anything? Are you being the change you want to see? Or are you just whining about it so that you can be seen as somebody that wants to change something. No, you're not. Like I've told people before, this is a recording because apparently I have to wait till I got to be able. I can only do live on YouTube on my phone. I don't know if I could do it on the laptop or the tablet, but the laptop, because it's a computer or whatever the way it is, the program, I have to wait till I get 1,000 followers on it. Then I'll be able to stream live, which is ultimately the goal because I love doing it. You know, I love streaming. I don't edit, even though it's recorded. I won't edit this. This is all just, like I said, my only screw ups since I was doing the live was I used the R word twice. It did slip out because of what I was talking about, but I've stopped. I've done pretty good. But every now and then, you know, people are going to be offended. You can't please anybody. So speak from the heart. Speak from the mind. Choose some words that are kind of over the general population. We don't really, okay, listen, come on. You know, I can do that. I'm working on myself. Like I said, sometimes words do come out, but people are going to be offended. I don't worry about that. I want to make sure you heard the message, to change your mindset, to instead of just survive, that you're actually living. And not just that, that you're living life on your terms. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. So, that's really all I have to say on the situation. For investing in you. Hence, on the logo, Invest in You. Forge 2.0, established 2020. Right? But that is all I'm going to say about it today. I do hope everybody has a kick-ass Monday. I do hope you went and saw. I haven't seen it yet. I will be going to see it shortly. Fast and the Furious 10, I think it is, with Momoa. So, I haven't watched it, and Statham's in it too, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm kind of excited to go see it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's gotten away from just being fast about cars to now they've added a lot of stuff on it. I do recommend The Pope's Exorcist. Check it out with Russell Crowe. Fantastic. I loved it. If you like possession movies and whatnot, check it out. So, but it was good. I still want to see. I might rent it tonight, maybe. Renfield with Nicolas Cage as Dracula just sounds hilarious. I've seen a couple of previews on it. The trailer, it looks comical. I do want to see that though. It looks pretty cool, right? It does. It does look interesting, but I don't know. Not sure. But anywho, I want you to knock this Monday out. Bam! Knock it out. Bam! 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 Knock it out. Okay? Succeed. Like I said, and you know what? I'm going to do it again. This week, I want you to inspire one person. All right? Be honest. Don't lie to me. Oh, I did this and this and this. No, be honest. You know, I started to, kind of left it off. I got too busy cutting. Okay, you know what? You made the attempt. All right? So, I'm calling out everybody. Invest, inspire. Invest in yourself. Yes, but inspire one person. Motivate one person this week if you can. Give it a go. You'll feel tremendous about yourself in inspiring somebody. Especially if it's something you inspire somebody that's normally like, well, you know, and then they're like, you know what? You're right. Inspire this one person. One person. I'm just saying. All right. I do hope everybody has a kick-ass Monday. Keep with those weekly milestones, those weekly goals, little things. One little step closer to your goal. One little step that helps you enjoy the journey, but also forges that better version of yourself as you work towards that destination. You work on your goal. All right? mindset. Keep that growth mindset. There's lots of paper, lots of articles or whatnot. Just Google it. Fixed mindset versus growth mindset. I guarantee I would say 72% are stuck in the fixed. The other ones are in the growth. Maybe, well, no, let's see. 72. I'd say about 20% are in the growth. And another few percent that's out there are just kind of stuck. They don't know. They're unsure of themselves. So, have a great day. This is the Wild Man sending out much love. I hope everybody rises up and commits yourself to forging a better version of yourself, to believing in yourself. All right? All right. Get your howl on, as I like to do. I'll see everybody Wednesday. Y'all have a great day. Have a great week. Wild Man out.